All right, here is section 2. 9.2, this one is called translation. Translations means to translate or just move or slide. All we're doing is sliding today across the coordinate plane. Okay, now in this lesson, there's a new vocab word you haven't heard before. It's called vector. A vector is just another form of parentheses. This is how you know if it's a vector. Instead of parentheses, regular parentheses looks like this. A vector has V's on the end. V stands for vector. The only thing inside of it, see right here, this is a vector. It tells you how far to move. So right here on this side, your X tells you how far to go side to side, and your Y vector tells you how far to go up and down. So what we have to do is we have to plot our original image, and then we have to move it up and over, or up and sideways, or down and over. Okay, so let's just go to an example. Here's number 1. This goes with number 1. This goes with number 2. Take your OG. What pin do you want to be your OG?
T.
Okay? Get your OG. All I want you to do is to, this one, regular. Don't worry about this vector right here. Don't worry about this for now. Just plot your points.
This is a vector -4, -1.
Yes.
Because I can't really.
Yeah. What I mean by I need to see your points. On your homework, I need to see what is A prime, what is B prime, what is C prime. Because on your test, it is multiple choice. You aren't going to have to graph every single one, but you're going to have to tell me the points. So here's your vector right here. Hold on a second. This is your vector. This is telling you how much you are moving. So that means we are moving -4 to the left and -1 down. So how you make your points is you need to take your X on all of these. So your 2, your 1, and your 7. And you just do exactly what it tells you to. Keep your X's with your X. So for number 2, 2 minus 4 is, there you go. Let's keep going just with the X's. 1 minus 4. 7 minus 4. Now, if this was plus 4, guess what we would do? Add 4. Or if it was just 4, it didn't tell you plus, it's just positive 4, that means you add. So in your Y's, subtract 1. 6 minus 1. 1 minus 1. 5 minus 1. So guess what we do now? Plot these points.
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh. I did it the other way where you just like...
Yeah. But I want you to be able to do this because on your test, you have to be able to say, well, it might say, if you're translating it with this vector, what is just A prime? And you have to know how to do that. Okay, when you're done, let's go to number 2 and put your original. Derek, you with us? Okay. To make Q prime, R prime, S prime, and T prime, my vector is 7, 1. So every point on this, I'm just going to add 7 or 1. Negative 8 plus 7.
-1.
Negative 9 plus 7. Negative 2. Negative 4 plus 7. Negative 4 plus 7. Yeah.
Are we going to be able to use the cheat sheet?
Haven't decided.
Yes.
Probably not. I might write a cheat sheet for you on the board for lesson 3, but probably not going to let you use it on 1 and 2.
What,
All right.
what's 3 hard?
It's not hard. You just have to remember a certain thing.
The rotation.
Okay, so on the back, the last part of this lesson. I'm sorry. All right, the last part of this lesson is you have 2 vectors that are shown, or not vectors, but translation. Here's a translation. We have to write the vector for this picture right here. I need to know how far down and over it moved. So this is what you need to do. Let's use the top of this triangle. So put a dot right here at the top of the triangle. And put another dot at the same spot on the other shape. So if I'm using this point, I also need to use the same point over here. Okay, X tells me what? Side to side or up and down? Side to side.
-5, 3.
Hold on. Side to side. So if this is side to side, count how many we moved sideways. So how many boxes are sideways in between these two?
3.
3. So it's going to be 3.
Oh, you go sideways first?
Yep, I would have said that if you would have listened. Y tells me to go up and down. So from up here, I went 3 over, and then to get to the same point, 3 over, I had to go 5 down, which means negative. So that's your vector.
That's it.
Hmm? Same one for this one. Whatever point you use, make sure you're using the same spot on the other one.
So 6 negative.
Very good. Alright guys, so you know lesson 1 and 2. Your assignment today is 1, 2, 3, 6, negative 4, 4, 5, and then these 3 right here, doing the same thing we just did. Now, listen, we're not going to have a day where we review because lesson 4 is putting all of this together. So we're not going to have a review day. So I'm giving you your study guide for Friday's test today. If you finish this assignment, you can start working on it. But we're not going to have a day that is solely devoted to study guide. So you're finishing the rest of this packet.
It's 6 through 8, what we just did.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and give you your study guide, which you can start doing because you know the whole front page. Yes.
Do all this?
Yes.